A history-making day in Las Vegas, and for NASCAR, first Cup driver ever to win Stage 1, Stage 2, and then win the race. Martin Truex Jr., after celebrating here in Las Vegas, joining us. And congratulations, Martin. You knew you had a fast car, but in the end, it looked like you needed a break, and then you had to kind of fight off a lot of other activity to kind of lock this win up.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely had a little bit of luck on our side today. We had a great race car all day long, and the way those runs played out at the end, we weren't quite as good, I don't think, as a two-car on the really long runs. And that last long run, we'd run longer than we had really all day long on that set of tires. So at the end, I was just kind of struggling. He was, pretty good there, and we were in trouble at the end. No way to say that any different. So he had some sort of problem, and we took advantage of it. So proud of everyone. We had a really solid weekend. First, win, like I said, with the 2018 Camry, and we're still learning a lot about the car and figuring out how to make it go fast. But today was a good day, and really just had a solid weekend overall.
Martin, I heard you talking yesterday about your car. You said there's speed in it if we can just get it out. What all goes into a night like Saturday night where you and Cole have got to work on the car, you got to make some adjustments? How aggressive do you get, and how confident did you feel this morning?
They actually got really aggressive. We had good speed yesterday, but our best run, I really was unhappy with the feel of the car. And when it comes down to Sunday, it comes down to the track getting slick and you get in traffic and all those things, speed is great, but if it doesn't feel good and it doesn't drive good, you're going to be in trouble. So we changed a lot last night. The guys really went to work, and that's just one of the things that they're so good at, is they can take my feedback and give me a race car that I'm really comfortable with, and something I can put anywhere on a racetrack I want. So we didn't start perfect today. We worked on it all day long, and at times we were really good, at times we were off a bit, but just battled all day, and they did a great job.
And led 150 laps of the 267, in fact, and drove for the cycle, as we said, making history. I know you've been in those races before, right, where you've led a lot, but at the end you weren't able to kind of seal the deal. In fact, Martin, interesting stat, in the last 27 Cup races, you've won more races than any other drivers, so that says a lot.
That's pretty awesome. It's been a long time coming. Michael knows I've had a lot of ups and downs in my career. I've worked hard and just always gave it my best and tried to be a good guy and a good teammate and whatever I could be. So just really thankful to be here with this group right now. Just really living a dream out, and just can't thank everybody enough. So just going to enjoy it and keep trying to ride this momentum.
I know you look as fresh as a daisy, but it was upwards of 85, 90 degrees out in the desert here today. The track was slick. It was hot. How do you feel, and how did you handle those slick conditions?
It was definitely hot. I mean, I was driving my butt off all day long. It probably looked easy out there out front in the lead, but the long runs here, the tires, the left sides especially, would go off so bad that the car was just really, really loose getting into corners, and it was a handful. So had a lot of fun out there today, had to work for it. I think the hardest part of the day was all that smoke in the car at the end. I think I got a lung full of Goodyear rubber, and it's going to take me a few days to get rid of that, but other than that, I'm feeling good and ready to celebrate with my guys.
Yeah, and we'll let you do that in a moment. From the clam boat in New Jersey, your dad's clam boat, to obviously the Bass Pro Shops Toyota here in Victory Lane, and your crew, out in Denver, Colorado. That's close here on our NASCAR Goes West, our West Coast swing with Phoenix and Southern California coming up. So that has to be either an advantage or at least a little bonus for your guys.
It's a huge bonus for us. I think everybody talks about NASCAR Goes West and all that's involved with those guys going from North Carolina to here, but if you look at our guys and what they do each and every weekend from Denver, it's almost as bad as that. So these guys do put in a ton of work. We've got a lot of truck drivers and trucks and parts and pieces going across the country all the time, and just real thankful that that Barney's been able to assemble the team he has and lets me drive these things. So guys didn't have to leave to come out here till Friday, so they got an extra night at home, which is pretty abnormal for them. So the next couple of weeks are definitely a good spot for us.
We saw the dominant car last week lose on a late pit stop when he sped on pit road. What were you thinking when you came down pit road that final time? How cautious were you, and how confident were you that you could get out of the pit road in the same place you went in?
Well, I felt good. Our pit crew was awesome all day long. They were flawless and really fast, gaining spots most of the time, and we beat the two out early in the race. And I was really confident in my pit road speed. I just tried to do exactly what I did all day long. It'd been working for us. I didn't feel like we were getting beat on pit road, and obviously we didn't have any penalties. So just tried to be smooth and do everything just right. And we didn't beat the two car out. It was close, but all in all, it was got a little bit of a gift at the end. So thankful for that, but we've been on the other side of plenty of them.
Yeah, and after starting second, never further back than 12th, there were only actually 3 pit road speeding penalties overall in the race today. Were you able to see at the end? I know, Martin, you're concerned with what you were doing, with what went on behind you with Joey Logano and Kyle Busch.
Yeah, I didn't see any of it. I've heard a little bit since I got here in Victory
What
Lane.
have you heard?
It sounds like there was a little fight erupted, so it sounded like it got pretty wild. I have no idea really what happened. I was out there enjoying the moment, and I come down pit road backwards, and I seen Kyle walking away, and he didn't look too happy. So not real sure what happened, but hopefully everybody's okay, and I'm sure NASCAR's going to.
And 3 of your last 5 wins on mile-and-a-half tracks. That's a good sign when we get into the playoffs, and I'm sure we'll see you there. Thanks for your time. It's always good talking to you.
Appreciate it, guys. Have a
All
good
right.
one.